Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Brian here, back with another video. And today we're going to be looking at a country in Asia. And this city is Kuala Terengganu in Malaysia. It's a city with a population of about 375,000 people. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at five different restaurants in Kuala Terengganu, and we're going to be rating them out of five different categories. The first one being location. Second, style or what it is. Third, pictures. The fourth, some reviews. And five, see if we can get some curb appeal. So, without a further ado, let's take a look. All right, so the first place we're going to be looking at is Umami Restaurant. It is on the coastal side. If it'll load. If it's a little bit on the coastal side, on the eastern side of Kuala Terengganu. And so let's take a look at some pictures. Looks like it's 20 to $40 in whatever currency that is. I'm sure their own local currency. They do not have a website, so we will not be looking at the website, but let's take a look at some pictures of the restaurant. Looks like they have some outdoor seating. That glass is probably the inside. Same picture. Oh, they got a delivery this day. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. And it looks like this is the back area, or it's glass to glass. Like you can see right through it. Not really sure. Outside, this is some of the food that they have. This looks like a product. This is a product shop. Um, yep, they have their, I don't know, tea or coffee, their espresso, things like that. Shrimp, fried shrimp, fried rice. I mean, it doesn't look bad. This is probably the front. Yeah, that's the front area. And some random kid. That's the front. I mean, if we can see that in person and in street view, that's pretty good. I would rate that pretty high. Nice curb appeal, but we have to see the street view. So product shots, product shot, product shot, product shot. Outside again. Um, this is the counter. We can see various syrups in the back, Coca-Cola and Sprite. Coca-Cola's in Malaysia. I mean, it looks pretty good. For what it is, it looks like a pretty nice restaurant. People would enjoy this. Nice quick grab and go. Okay, all right. I mean, that looks pretty nice. Again, it's in a really good location as well. 100 reviews, 5 stars. Let's see the reviews. Oh, let's see the reviews. Waffle, Japanese curry. Um, lunch of it's just saying recommended. Vibing cafe, cool up market deco, and good food. Quiet side of Chinatown. So this is in Chinatown. The other guy was mentioning Japanese food, so this is probably their other Asian influenced towns. Smoked duck. Compliments to the chef. The waffles were exceptional, crispy, perfectly made. I'm glad he enjoyed the waffles. This person also enjoyed the waffles. They seem to be pretty popular. 4 stars. On the other hand, the lamb chop, oh, whoops. The other hand, the lamb chop was just ordinary, slightly on the dry side, over gamey and chewy to my taste. This black pepper sauce was slightly oiled, guesstimated. Price was reasonable. He enjoyed it other than that. I mean, whatever, bro. Sorry, I don't really enjoy the signature fried rice. Otherwise, service is okay. Um, the sauce was okay. I mean, it's a pretty good restaurant. I would say it's a pretty good restaurant. People do enjoy it. I mean, it looks like a pretty good restaurant. I don't know what else to say to that. It's like my local Chinese restaurant, I guess. You know, it has multiple varieties of food. It gives you good portions, quick and easy. Let's see. Oh yeah, Vietnamese Muslim food. There's all this cultural foods around it. So let's see if we can see the front of it. Oh, nice. Let's see. Let's see. Um, no, no, no. Where is it? Where's our restaurant? Oh, is this it? Did they close? Or is it hidden? Electric? No? Dude, where is it? Random cafe? Oh, I think it's closed. Oh well. So we'll have to give a curb appeal 1 star, unfortunately. Oh wait, no, it's this alley. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's that red box. I know where it is. It's that red box. There's two pictures, or there's two circles here. I have no idea where I went. Nowhere. I went nowhere. Where's the other circle? Oh, nope. Oh, come on. I'm so excited. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. Oh, oh well. We'll have to give a curb appeal a pretty low rating. We could not see it. It is in an alleyway, and our Google guide cannot go down the alleyway. So, all right, let's do our review of the Umani restaurant. So, for location, it's in a really good location. It seems to be in a ethnic part of the city, which is pretty good. Um, it's right on the coast as well. Nice traffic. People would enjoy it. If you're a walking tourist, most certainly. It has some other places around it as well, so this is a busier area, hotels. It's in a nice spot. So location, we're going to give it 5 stars. Style, or what it is, um, yeah, I would say it's also a 5 star. I mean, it's pretty much like a Chinese restaurant or like a Japanese restaurant, here on the coast. I'm not sure of what Malaysian cuisine is like, but you know, you definitely see a lot of influences from what I would tell would be like a Chinese restaurant. A guy also said it was Chinatown or part of Chinatown. Another guy said it was Vietnamese. Well, we saw it was there's a Vietnamese store right next to it. So style, 5 stars as well. Pictures did pretty well. Some of them were kind of product shots, which were whatever. Half of them were kind of like product shots. So we'll give that like a 3. Reviews, 5 stars. People really liked this place. Um, there was some critiques, very, very, very minor critiques, but we're gonna give that 5 stars. Um, I think they are the 5 star review. Curb appeal, 1 star. No curb appeal, couldn't see it, so unfortunately, 1 star. Um, yep, that's how it is. But that's going to do it for the Umami restaurant, and let's see what the next one is. All right. For our next restaurant, we found Nasi Dagang Atas Tol Teg Atas Tol. These names are getting quite impossible to pronounce. That's okay. We're going to work through it. So here we are in more of the central area, probably like southern area of Kuala Terengganu. Um, it's kind of away from stuff. I've noticed a little bit, but there is more kind of like housing developments here that'll load. But we have hotel, some worship sites around, um, some small stuff. Again, it's nothing crazy, but some small stuff. A lot of worship sites, probably historical places. But let's take a look at what this has for pictures. It has a Facebook. We might be able to see their Facebook. So let's take a look at some pictures, see what this is all about. Red. This is our second red themed restaurant. This guy's wearing Crocs, but this is product shot or eavesdropping on some random customers. Product shot. This is probably the outside of it. We're about to see. Dating. Oh, the tongue. This is some of their food, some of their food. This is their menu. I don't know what any of this is. Why is it always overflowing? Green tea. Ooh. But why is it flowing and overflowing? Um, I guess that's their signature. This is out front. You can see it's a lot of more religious worshipers, as common for the area that it's in. This has a lot of product shots. It's kind of like an open kitchen. There's a lot of, oh, this is probably working we're gonna see out front. Yeah, it's just an open kitchen that people can go to. So you can just kind of sit down, any of the red, whatever, and people can go to it and order food. Very cloudy. I would imagine it rains quite a bit in Southeast Asia, so that would be common. That would be common. Very humid. There's no point in having windows. Okay. So those were some of the pictures. Um, 3,500 reviews. Dang. And this is actually quite cheaper than the other place as well. So away from all that tourist area, we get to a different, more local place. Mackerel tuna. Nice, nice. Okay, nasi dagang tastes great, but I'll be honest, had better nasi dagang. Oh, nasi dagang is a food. Okay. I guess that's a type of Malaysian food. They liked it. Food is average. Option mainly are nasi dagang, nasi lemak. A lot of people in the morning, plenty of parking beside the restaurant. Need to order and pay at the counter, then collect the food yourself to a table assigned when ordered. Whoa, that's huge. They have a lot of space. Wow. And that's the front of it. Probably mascots, kids, whatever. Um, yeah, pretty good on the reviews. Pretty good on the reviews. I think we'll give the reviews a good rating. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. A lot of them are product shots when we saw the pictures, but when we look at the actual reviews, some of the reviews are product shots, like this lady. Um, Lots of seating. What did this guy say? Service could be better, food was mediocre, nothing special. 1 star. The overflowing sodas gets me. Um, Parking difficult. You won't be disappointed. Parking is difficult. Long queued, humble and rustic setup. All right, so We saw the reviews, we saw some of the pictures. Let's see if we can find their Facebook, see what that looks like. Ooh, we do have a Facebook. 4 days ago, so this is actually updated. Um, some peppers. That's in Malaysian. We're gonna try to go to this website, actually. I think this is their real website. This is all just stupid ads. Nothing special. Ramadan. Where did I see it? Here we go. Ramadan. I knew I saw it. Okay. Um, so they have a Facebook page. Real quickly, we'll click on their Instagram just because Instagram is probably just more ads and stupid stuff. That's gonna make me sign up. Um, Pretty much everything that's on their Facebook is here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They have an advent calendar for salsa. Let's see if their website goes anything. No, that's just an email address. Okay. All right. Lastly, I do believe we have Street View. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. So we're mostly looking for the front of the building, as well as that huge tent thing that people were in. So this is the front of the building. This is the counter where they serve. They have their kitchen in the back, I would assume. And then they set up this with all the chairs and tables. Um, could you tell what it is? Yeah, I can say you can tell what it is. Um, Kitchen storage probably, or banquet storage. Just kind of open space. This is their neighbor. They probably say parking's terrible because they keep parking at this dude's house. Whoops. Anyway, like who are all these people? Keep showing up at my house. Um, there's some product signs. Nope, I lied. That's the groomer. Oh Jesus. Um, what's on the other side? I think there's something different on the other side. Banner, $90. What does this sign say? Be our last sign we'll look at. Oh, okay. All right. Well, um, it's not a whole lot really across the street. This is kind of like a random turn off section with ads, like the groomer. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna review the nasi dagang atas toll kilogram atas toll. Um, so for first off, location, it is it's in an okay location. It's a little bit further south. Um, it's by a lot of worship areas. It's in more of a not too industrialized area, but it does what it needs to. It serves the community and its focus. There definitely could be more to it, but we'll give that a 4 stars. Style or what it is, for serving Malaysian street food, I would say it's probably like a 4 as well. Um, it looks like they can quickly set up. It's an open air restaurant. Um, they have the theme of red as well, and it serves, a certain type of cuisine, very cheap, easy for people around. So for style, we're gonna give that a 4. Pictures, a lot of product shots. So we're gonna get pictures of 3. A lot of product shots. The reviews did justice though. The reviews were a 5. Pretty good reviews. Lots of reviews. Again, 3,500, 3,000, over 3,000 reviews. So reviews we're gonna give a 5. Curb appeal. Um, we did see the curb. We did see the curb. So we'll say curb appeal is probably like a 3. Um, oh, that was a temple behind it. Huh, a mosque. So, curb appeal, we'll give a 3. Could be better though. Could be improved, but you can tell. I mean, if you go past this street a couple times a day or often during the week, you'll probably stop here, at least see some of their signs. So we'll give that a 3. So that's going to do it for nasi dagang atas tol, kilogram atas tol. Uh, so we are going to be moving on to our next restaurant. All right, so the next place we're going to be looking at is QI ASAP Keelong. It says it is a bakery, and once again, it's also a 1 to 20 cheaper end kind of restaurant for the area. Um, almost 5 stars until 6:30. It does not have a website. Once again, does not have a website, no Facebook, anything like that. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's also on the other side of the river. This is kind of something I wanted to pick as well, is we wanted to see on the other side of the river. So this is a little different. Um, so for photos, I guess it's advertising buns, BG. So you can get one for 80 cents, I think, 4 for $1 or 5 for $1. You can see the prices. This is someone just showcasing the food. Once again, an outdoor kind of street vendor type deal. Seems to be very common in Malaysia, or at least in uh, the city that we're in. Someone cooking by a fire. So that's the front. I don't know what that says. I'm not sure if it's decals of the place or a warning not to stand. But that is the front of it. We can kind of see there's not a whole lot of curb appeal. Um, the other place had like a makeshift temporary restaurant that they did. This is kind of like grab and go, I think. Again, it's like a bakery for those cookies. They really love showing that guy cooking on the fire. That could be the front of it. Maybe. Just a bunch of random stuff. A lot of product shots, so we're not too excited about those. Let's take a look at some reviews. There's not a whole lot of reviews, but there are some good ones. As a Malaysian. Oh, this guy's a local. Oh, he is a local. It says local guide. As a Malaysian, I traveled the entire peninsula except Kelatan and Terengganu, which is where we are. After all, the media often claims that the 4 states of North Malay are too conservative, and I don't believe I wanted to come here to open my eyes. To be honest, Terengganu is not as conservative as media says. It's just that there is a relatively few choices for entertainment programs compared to KL. Although this is a snack stall, I accidentally saw someone introducing this store on the internet before I left and tried my luck. The boss was relatively polite. After all, I didn't know the taste of my own pastry, and asked the boss. The boss just passed the pantry on to me before buying it without saying a word. It's a very praiseworthy place. Um, friendly, ready for testing. It's as good as you sold. Parking is easy. Cookie crackers, meme, cakes are delicious. Cakes made fresh, too soft, delicious cakes, takeout, delicious, good, 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 takeout, 1 star. Oh well. It seems like a lot of people really enjoy this place. Snack stall. That's exactly. I think that's a good term to put it. This is really a snack stall of anything. So can we get street view? We can get street view. Looks like it's the only building around in the area, but that is not it. Oh my God, that might actually be it. Um, no, that can't be right. Is it further down the street? 2018, September 8, 2018. A lot of these reviews were post-COVID, so I would imagine it could have been a newer place. So what's this across the street? More red. Some lady selling her hens or something like that. What's this? What is this? What is this? No idea. So, oh well. Um, pretty unfortunate. Place doesn't exist. Or at least it didn't exist yet. So, there's a guy across the street. Well, he didn't exist yet either, so screw him. Um, all right. So let's give a review for the Kui ASAP Keylong. Um, yeah, let's give a review of it. So first one is location. Location is okay. It's not impressive by any means. We'll probably give it like a 2. It's across the river and it's on a street, busy street. Not even a busy street. It's kind of like a passing street. So location will probably give like a 2. Style or what it is. Um, I guess we'll give it a 2 as well. I mean, it wasn't really clear what it was. I mean, it said bakery. I think, well, we'll give it a 3. Style, we'll give it 3, just because it is a bakery, but decorations and appeal, decor, there wasn't much there. Pictures, pictures were mostly product shots and the same thing, so pictures we'll give like a 2. Reviews, many people liked it. Not a whole lot of reviews, but many people didn't like it, or did like it. So, reviews will probably give a 4. 4 stars. Curb appeal, 1 star. Unfortunately, the curb did not exist. Building didn't even exist yet, so pretty unfortunate. But that is going to do it for Kui ASAP Keelung, and we're going to be looking at our fourth restaurant. All right, so our fourth restaurant here is Pawang Chiwan. It is across the river. Is this even a river? I keep saying it's a river. Kind of like a delta. But anyway, so we're across the delta on the Roti Puang Chawan. Uh, it's a little busy. We have this kind of major highway here, so it's got some pretty good location. It definitely seems like it's going to be different once you cross that bridge. We have a couple of different shops and bakeries and things. Perhaps this is more residential if we were to look at it. But here we see it's also pretty cheap. About 200 reviews, but 5 stars. Bakery, whoop, what's it doing? Bakery. It does not have a website, unfortunately. Uh, so let's take a look at some pictures. Here we can see what I am assuming is going to be the front that we're going to be looking at. Once again, an outdoor shop, very humid, so no windows. They just kind of do it open air. They have bike storage on the left, which is actually pretty convenient if you have a motor scooter. This is a type of bread, I'm assuming. Biscuits, kind of looks like biscuits. Looks pretty good. They have some signs out front. They have some table seating. That's good. They kind of don't have too strong of a counter. Maybe they can do a little bit more. Well, their counter's okay, but they can do a little bit more with the counter. Hopefully that's what we're going to be seeing. This is the signage out front. That's pretty good. So hopefully we can see that. That's going to give some credit for the curb appeal. But the other place, it looked promising, but it just didn't exist yet. Uh, I mean, it seems pretty cheap. I think people would enjoy it. Um, so I think we've seen enough pictures to make our point. Um, let's look at some reviews, see what people have to say about it. Red bean, they use red bean something. One of the best bread, see it is like a biscuit. One of the best bread I have ever had, fresh from the go, oven, panas panas. Once have a bite, immediately go down, buy again. I had planned to flavor. Never have I ever tasted such simple yet delicious roti poang. Uh, so roti poang is probably another dish, perhaps. Yes. So roti poang, just like the other one, is also the dish, and then the name is chi wan. Simply delicious, all super cheap. Fluffy, chewy bread. I do like some bread, that's for sure. Bread and oil. I love bread and oil. Love the roti poang here, but inconsistent business hours. Not sure where exactly they are open and closed. Ekuts Nasabi, haha. It would be good to be more consistent. 5 stars if consistent because the roti is really good. Delicious, fun, and cheap. Got a book or wait 15, 30 minutes. So they get pretty busy. Place just a few meters from roadside, which items sold plain and other tastes. Simple. Good, 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 good. 8 years ago. Ooh, so this guy's been in business for a while. All right. So if that's the case, let's look at our street view. So if he's been in business since before COVID, almost 10 years, he's got to have some street view. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. So here's the sign that we saw. That's real. This is from COVID, actually. So the sign is real. The front is also real as well. Um, bikes in the storage. Here's the counter. Maybe there's seating on the side in the alleyway. We can't really judge that, but that's what we're assuming. We have good signs for turn off, which is good for street and curb appeal. Here's their logo, whatnot. So pretty good branding. Um, it's got some business. You can park out front. Wow, the other side of the street's busy. Um, oh, there's a gas station right there. That's not a gas station. I don't know what that is. Whatever's across the street. This is a pretty nice area actually for a bakery. Yeah, this will get tons of business. Okay. So, without further ado, let's rate the Roti Poang Chawan on its 5 categories. So, first one being location. Location, pretty good location. We're gonna give it a 4 stars. It's on the other side of the river, but we're still in a good area, so we're gonna give that 4 stars. Style or what it is. Bakery, give it like a 4 as well. It could have done a little bit brighter with its branding. Pictures, the pictures did pretty well. We saw some pictures of the front, which were very accurate. We saw product shots. Yeah. The pictures did justice. We'll rate the pictures at 4 stars as well. Reviews, 5 stars. Everybody loved it. Everybody loves the bread. So the pictures also uh came from the reviews, or the pictures of the reviews were pretty good. They showed us the front, so that contributed to it. So we're gonna give the reviews a 5 stars. And curb appeal, this one actually did have better curb appeal than some of the rest. So we're gonna give the curb appeal 4 stars. We're gonna give it 4 stars. I think this is as best as it's probably gonna get though. So um so yeah, that's gonna do it for the roti Fuang Chawan. And we're gonna look at our next and final restaurant in Malaysia. All right, for our final restaurant, we have the Nilang Cafe. So where this is in Kuala Terengganu is on the northern end. We are also situated right next to an airport. So the Sultan Mahmud Airport, this is going to have a lot of business. Um, Golf resort, couple of hotels, grocery stations, some random event space. So this is in a pretty solid location, especially for a restaurant business. So we're going to keep that in mind going forward. Neeling Cafe also has 1,000 reviews to it, however, only 4 stars. With it being close to the airport, it's probably more industrial or at least commercialized, so quality is probably not as good. But pretty cheap. Once again, there's probably cheap items on the menu that you can get, depending on what this place even is. And it also has a Facebook, so we'll take a look at their Facebook as well. Hopefully we can see something that's not just ads, or find their website. So without further ado, we're going to take a look at some pictures. This looks like the inside of it. We can kind of see the overhanging decor, the lights, tables, kind of cheap plastic furniture, but we got some tables. At least they have tables. And at least this is inside. Actually, this is inside. Is this in the airport? Um, Product shot. No, this is not the airport. It's its own building. So 2 floors. Palestine. Wow. Um, so 2 floors. We have their symbol here with the turtle, the Nilang Cafe. A couple of dishes out front. You can clearly tell this is a restaurant for sure. People up top. Some nice fairy lights. Product shot, menu. This is the outside, I'm assuming, during the day. The inside, kinda. They also have a bakery. A lot of product shots. Come on, I want to see the inside of it. Menu. Ah, this is the vibe. Look at these guys. All right, let's go to the New Lane Cafe. They have seating out front too. Dude, they have so much seating in this place. 2 floors, indoor, outdoor, and top deck. I mean, they are right next to an airport, so they're going to get a lot of traffic. It's a lot of product shots. Come on, bro. Some kid's birthday. Whatever. Um, we're just seeing random parts of the inside. We're not actually getting a full idea of what the inside looks like. So let's go on to reviews. Let's see what they have for reviews. 4 stars. Students. Overcooked parking. Flies. Uh-oh. service, and whatever ayam penyet is, which is probably a dish. Thai cuisine is delicious and tasty, but the sugar consumption rate is high because there are many sweet foods for healthy people. No problem. Air-conditioned rooms are provided, but not cold. Maybe the weather is hot at the moment, and thanks to the waiter who served our food, our order. Um, it was so cold. Price is $19. If I was not mistaken, it's unacceptable. Mushroom stew also is a disappointment. Like mushroom sauce. Um, 5 stars. Parking was easy. Fast service, attentive staff. Signature coffee was bland. Malaysian signature coffee. Cold. Cold, bad ingredients. Wow, what the hell is this? That's crazy. I guess in Malaysia they have a lot of foods that go over the top. Worst 5 stars I've ever eaten is fried rice, but I've received white mice mixed with chili sauce. Uh-huh. Funny. Oh well. There were flies everywhere at the air conditioning area. Um, Generous portions, but not safe food. Damn, those waffles look awesome. I would love that actually. Some chicken and waffles like that. I mean, look at that. Too much flies. It's all that sugar. Flies love that sugar. Okay. So that's gonna do it for the reviews. Yeah, people were not too happy by it. We're gonna give that kind of a lower rating this time around. Um, so let's take a look at their Facebook page. Usually that'll reveal a little bit more details about this place. Okay, so this is the inside counter bakery thing that you can get some extra food. This is a separate section. I'm assuming either the upstairs handles that or this is the outdoor. This is something separate, but it's still part of the restaurant. But it's lady, employee of the month. What does this say? Good morning, everyone. Is your stomach still empty? Don't worry. The cafe starts opening at 11. Hot, hot menu, late or heavy breakfast, all available. Um, okay. Random picture of a girl. This is the outside bakery. Random old couple. This lady probably works there. It's probably like their marketer or something. A lot of Muslim women. We are hiring a waiter. Would you want to be a waiter? Um, I wish there was more to it, honestly. I wish there was more to this Facebook page. I want to see a website. Usually the websites are crazy. Oh well. All right, last test. Curb appeal. I know this is in a busy area. We're right next to the airport. And do we see it? Do we see it? Ding, ding, ding. Here it is. Can we get on the other side of the street? Probably get closer. This is from before COVID. It did not exist before COVID. Pretty crazy. So let's go back across the street post-COVID, or during COVID, I should say. Um, we see how much different this whole entire area is. just in like 1 year. So with this, gym next door, it's definitely got its branding. It's got some nice lights outside, some restaurant seating. It's in a pretty busy area. It's pretty good, actually. This might be the best curb appeal that we've seen yet. I think you can easily tell that this is where you want to be. This is where people want to be. Was that Tour de France? Whatever. Um, yeah, pretty cool. I still don't understand how that upstairs part works. It's like we saw people up there in like the first couple of pictures, and then nobody, like no access up there at all, or any way to understand how to get access up there. But pretty lively, pretty lively. So let's give our review. Um, we're gonna give our review of the Nilang Cafe. Going first with location. Location is in a pretty solid area. We're probably gonna rate the location of 5 stars. Airport, nice high-end resorts, right on the busy street. Style or what it is, we'll give it 4. Um, it's a cafe, but also, well, it does have style. We'll say 5. It does have style. Judging by the first picture, that's style. It's the most style we've seen yet. So, um, pictures. I can't remember the pictures. Was it a lot of products ones? Yeah, a lot of product pictures, menus as well. So the pictures we'll give a 3. Reviews, people were not too happy about it. So we'll give the reviews a 3 as well. A lot of people were kind of upset by the food quality being cold. So that kind of sucks. We'll give that a 3. Curb appeal, 5 stars. This is easily the best curb appeal that we've seen yet today. So um, if we're gonna give anyone a 5 stars, it's probably gonna be this cafe. There's a McDonald's. Oh yeah, that is some curb appeal. Clear branding, very nice looking, simple black and white. Yeah, we're gonna give the curb appeal 5 stars. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Majlis Bendiara Kuala Terengganu, which is, I guess, some licensing office, to make our final decision on today's results for the 5 restaurants that we saw. I'm going to post up all the stats up on the board. If you did like this video, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I have a couple of different videos of restaurants, hotels, and random places. So please be sure to follow me in some of the next ones. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then. All right.